And we're back.
The sixth episode of our podcast, Steel HawkPod, where the Hawks steal the mic.
We're your hosts, Krishna.
And Keith, and you didn't think you would be hearing us so early.
In the previous podcast, you've heard from former Steelhawks.
Well, today you'll be hearing from our current Steel Hawks in our new series, Member Minutes.
Before we introduce our special guest for today, we just wanted to remind you again to go on our coffee fundraiser we have with the Giving Bean right after this podcast.
Yes, if you haven't already looked at the selection of coffee beans, tea, cocoa, chai, or cookies, be sure to click the link in the description where a portion of every purchase will go to our team. Alright, now, let's move on with the podcast.
Let's welcome a current Steelhawk, Antonia Lestariadi. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Antonia Lestariadi. I'm a freshman that attends Stanton Harris, and I joined robotics back in September, and so far I'm loving it.
Describe your robotics experience to me so far. What is your day like when we have robotics?
Okay, so far, I look forward to 2:30, like 2 times a week, Tuesday and Friday, and I'm loving the experience so far, even though it's just like not in person and it's just over Zoom calls. Yeah, I love that we're like bonding and stuff, and even though it's like not no one expected this pandemic to occur, I still feel as if like we're like all together, if that makes sense, and we're like all a family. So I'm so far loving it, and I definitely feel as if I made a right decision in coming here and like joining the team.
So, why did you join the robotics team, and what's your favorite part about being a rookie?
I joined the robotics team because a ton of freshmen were mentioning how they're going to join a ton of clubs back in September. And one of those clubs happened to be robotics. And I joined because my close friend, Isabel and John, they mentioned that they were joining. So I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm going to join. The community too, when they hosted their like the first, like, what was it? The introduction or a preview of what like robotics was like back in the early in the year. I was like, oh my God, I love the community. So like I'll just join for fun and see how it goes from there and see if I like want to stay.
Which sub-team did you join and why?
Okay. I joined because of Isabel. She mentioned how electrical team was fun. Um because I joined late. So she joined the first week. I joined like 2 or 3 weeks after. So she told me what it was like on Discord, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to join now. So I joined because of Isabel Chen and because of the sub team leaders too.
No way you joined this. No way you like still stay in a sub team with Keith. That's impossible.
No, I'm like I'm so serious. Okay, like
That's a
it
lie.
was no, it was awkward at first, but over time we grew closer.
Despite robotics being remote, what was your favorite memory in the team?
Um, Definitely that one time we all bonded. I think it was like getting to know your what was it? Your sub team better. And on that day, we all like played Scribblio and Among Us. And it was just like a fun time because we all got closer. It wasn't because like the weeks before that, like every Tuesday before that, it was really awkward. And like we never had like conversations besides robotics. So it was kind of boring. Like after that day, once we like got closer and got to know each other's interests, it was way fun. It was way more fun. Yeah.
Yeah, uh, I'm glad it broke like the ice because I think every week after that, everyone had their cameras on, everyone started talking, and then it was just a good time. What is something you wish you were doing in person?
Something I wish I was doing in person. You mentioned this actually like last week. It was wiring and like doing everything once we're like back in school. You mentioned how like you liked it because you were with your friends and with the teachers and they like helped you out and stuff. And even though we might not get the experience, I know that like we will get it eventually. So I'm really looking forward to being part of this club like once the pandemic's over.
So, based on, everything that you've done, what have you learned being on the team? And it could be about robotics, about yourself, like anything.
I learned that you need to be more open, if that makes sense. You need to take that step and like reach out to people in order to like make friends and stuff. Because based on my experience, it wasn't like that fun in the beginning of the year because I wasn't really like making the effort to make friends. But once we all like get closer, you won't regret it, and you'll enjoy it more if you do.
What is one thing you didn't expect once you joined the team?
I didn't expect for robotics to consume like a lot of my like schedule. I thought it was just gonna be like a one time every week, but I didn't think it was like I was gonna be so like attached because you made like the Discord servers and the group chats, and we've all grown and became like what a family. Like it's I didn't think it was gonna like take that much of my life, if that makes sense, in the past like 5 months. I thought robotics was just gonna be like a school club. We're just gonna build robots and like have it just be like educational based. But I didn't think we're gonna like actually like, crack jokes in like in between meetings or, have fun convos. So that's something I did not expect at all.
Wait till you go to school for robotics.
I think the amount,
It'll be
my bad.
much longer, much more fun.
I think the amount of times that we've had to say that we can't do something because of robotics, but it's not like a bad thing. It's just like, yeah, we have robotics, and then stayed until like, I don't know, like 12, 11, and then ordered food. Like, bro,
Well,
yeah, yeah. We used to, I think the latest we stayed is like what,
That's like
1:30?
only once, but usually
Yeah. That was
we
back
make an
then.
effort to end at 8 or 10.
Yeah.
you're really
Yeah.
making me questioning if I should stay in this club next year.
Yeah, good job, Krishna. Good
What
job.
what? I'm being real. I'm being real. But like at the same time, like you could have left, but like a lot of us just didn't want to leave because we were like working on the robot and like we were about to finish working on the robot. Just like the thought of like, after like months of working, I'll be done. It just like motivated everyone to stay.
I see. That's good. That's good.
All right. So what is your favorite thing about the team, and what is something you think our team can work on?
One thing I liked about the team, definitely the club as a whole. Like not like robotics, but like the people in it, in the team. They're very welcoming, they're very like loving, and they're very just like friendly in general. And I didn't think that like I thought they're all gonna be serious, very competitive about this like club, but I didn't think they were gonna like I thought they're all gonna be like serious and stuff. And it was just gonna be like something I wasn't gonna look forward to. But once like you get to know the people in the team, once you put on your camera and like actually talk to the leaders and stuff, that's like something to look forward to. So that's one thing I like about the team. Something I think team should work on. I feel as if overall they're doing a great job, but if I had to pick one thing, it's definitely organization. Kind of complicated, especially like right now, and having to do everything through Zoom. But overall, they're doing a very good job. So I gotta give you that.
What was your biggest challenge that you faced on the team? How did you overcome it?
Definitely, like I said before, time managing. At first in like October, November, it was really hectic, like my schedule and stuff. It was just adjusting to like the times and stuff and how much like effort you need to put in. So I thought that like, oh, just like a one-time thing. So that was definitely something I overcame. I had low expectations about this, and I was new to it all. So I'm like I've grown, and it was definitely just time management.
Is there anything that you look forward to in the next year, and anything that would make the robotics experience better?
Something I look forward to next year is staying part of the sub team and getting closer with my team members. I don't. It's gonna get all sad and stuff, but like I don't want to forget about anyone, and I already love the friendships I've made so far. So I want to maintain that, and definitely the competitions. Keith showed us this video like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago when we filmed our last podcast, and it was like when you went to like different like cities and competed with other high schools in robotics, and it was like waking up at 6 in the morning, like traveling overnight and like barely getting any sleep, but like just that experience in general and like the thrill and like excitement that you like wake up early and you're gonna like you're gonna have fun. Like I'd want to experience that because obviously like the pandemic like really messed things up, but like I'm happy that we got to experience something. They like explained to us what it was gonna like be like, so I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, honestly, comp was probably like the most fun I had in robotics. It was a lot of fun staying up late, like because I brought like my PS4, so we were just like gaming and stuff.
Sadly, that's all the time we have for today's podcast.
We loved having you here today, and we're to be able to speak to you.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Wrapping this episode up, do you have any last words you want to say?
I just want to thank everyone for like making this team something to look forward to at the end of the day, because many people not might see it. They might see it as something that's like like just another class after school, but like everyone here in this like team has made it such like an experience that even though like even times right now like that you guys have like been putting a ton of effort and work into making it the best experience possible, there's not enough recognition for you guys. So I'm really like happy and grateful that you guys have been putting this much like time into this.
I wanted to say thank you, Antonia. Because of people like you, that's what makes us want to put in the effort and time into doing what we do. It's very nice seeing you guys learn and grow. Um, and yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you
Well,
guys. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get emotional right now. This is okay. This is not what I planned this podcast to be, but yes, thank you.
No, thank you.
so thank you everyone for tuning into the first part of our Member Minutes series on Steel HawkPod, where the Hawks steal the mic.
You'll hear us next week where we will bring in another special guest. We're your hosts, Keith.
And Krishna.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we should have said something after
Yeah,
Antonia's
right? It felt
beautiful
like,
message, but you had to like, want to end this
what did
thing.
you want me to say, dog?
That was so rude. What the heck?
What?
Exactly.
What
I
was I
was
supposed to say?
I poured my heart out, and then
Ex-
I followed the script.
we done 3 podcasts so far already, right? And we have like we don't really follow the script. I mean, you started roasting me. That was not in the script, bro.
You'd think
You,
you'd get better at this.
Exactly.
you know
Exactly.
what?
Shouldn't
You know,
be
it's a
talking
learning
so much.
experience, bro. What do you want me to say?